Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Prince Charles, and today I have another video for you on a Black Ops 3 custom zombies map. I had a lot of fun playing this. This map is actually called Lockdown, and it's from SomeDudesFatMom. Yes, that's exactly who made this map. That's the creator's name is SomeDudesFatMom. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, I had a really good time playing this map, and I got some gameplay footage for you here. I believe I made it to round 29. There's some really good things about this map, but then there's also a lot of things that need to be addressed in this map, and I'm going to cover those here in just a minute. So a little bit about this map. It's actually a sort of first room challenge. The map, again, is called Lockdown, and you're basically in this, it's one room, sort of. As you can see in the gameplay, there is a set of stairs where you can go up top that has additional perks and things like that. So in a sense, it is one room, but you do have more area, a separate area to go to that's actually up the stairs right here, as you can see. So it is a one room challenge basically, and basically all it is you survive as long as possible. It's a lot of fun. I really did. I had a really good time playing this map. It was a lot of fun. There are some really good things about the map. For one, it's a first room challenge. I mean, I love playing these maps. They're a lot of fun. It really tests your skill and how you do it in crisis situations and how well you can get out of really tight places. So if it's something that you struggle with, these are some maps that you should go play, because it will help you do much better in the more open area maps, because you'll be able to maneuver much more quickly, and you'll be able to navigate those wider areas much better. So if that's something you struggle with, this is a really good map to play, because you don't have a lot of room to move around, and if you let the zombies in, which is going to happen eventually, you know, it will help you hone in your skills in that sense. It's got all the core perks in it. It's got Juggernaut, Quick Revive, it's got Mule Kick, it's got Widow's Wine, it's got Electric Cherry, it's got Double Tap, and then it has a Gumball Machine, and it has Speed Cola. That's basically it for all of the perks. And it also has the box, which is also another good thing. You know, with first room challenge maps, there's not a lot to say about it other than you just basically grind out as much as you possibly can. You got to grind out the points. There is also a pack-a-punch machine, so you can utilize that as well. And the cool thing about it is you can double pack-a-punch your guns in this map, which is awesome, and they do work. I've had a lot of issues in some of the other custom zombies maps where the double pack doesn't work. It allows you to get the second pack-a-punch, but it doesn't actually, the function doesn't work properly. So on this it does. In the gameplay I got Turned one time, and I also got Blast Furnace, and they did both work. Turned only worked if I allowed the zombies to get in and shoot them, but Blast Furnace actually worked outside of the map, which was really cool. I really did like that a lot. So SomeDudesFatMom did a really good job. It's really hard to say that without laughing. Did a really good job on this map in those particular sense. But there were also some bad things that need to be addressed on this map, but I'm going to cover those here in just a second. Okay, so now to address some of the things that need to be worked on in this map. But first, before I go in and say anything remotely negative about this map, I have to preface it with something. These guys spend a lot of time on these maps, and they're free. So whenever we critique these maps, I think it's important that we give these guys feedback, because any creator, you know, myself being a YouTube creator, I want feedback that's going to help me, you know, maximize my time and maximize the things that I'm putting out, so that people are going to want to play it. So it's important that we give good feedback on these maps, but it's also important to understand that these guys spend a ton of time on these, and they are free for us to play. So it's a huge service they do for us. So first off, I just want to say thank you to all the creators out there that spend hours and hours and hours, you know, putting these together for us to play for free and have a continuous zombies maps coming out on a daily basis. So before I go into the things that need to be worked on, I just wanted to put that out there. So with that being said, here's a couple things that I think need to be addressed and fixed in this map. The number one thing, starting with number one, I think that needs to be addressed is the perks. I wasn't a big fan of, you know, only allowing us to get 4 perks, because in this map you can only get 4 perks. With a very limited amount of perks that you have to choose from within this map, you should be able to get all of them. So that's my personal opinion. That may not be everybody's opinion, but for me, I think you should be able to get all the perks on the map. That's my first thing. My second thing is there's a lot of issues when it comes to glitches and weird spawns and just things in the map that don't work properly. So as you can see in the gameplay, throughout this entire time, you've only seen me stand at this one window that I'm shooting out of right now. That's because no matter where you stand in this room, whether you're upstairs or downstairs, they only spawn and come through this one window. Okay, now you can see there's 4 windows down in this lower area, but the zombies only funnel through one window. That just makes it too easy. You know, I think that you know, it gets difficult as you get to the later levels and things like that naturally, but you know, especially earlier, it's just too easy. I mean, if you get the right gun, you can literally stand at this window and never have a zombie come through. You know, for example, when I get the ray gun Mark IIIs, which is also really cool that that's in this map, which is good, but it's also going to be my negative, is that you could stand at this one window and just shoot that gun at the window, and you're never going to have any issues as long as you can continue to get max ammos. So that's another negative. A second negative that I have is some of the gun sounds. Now, I know this is an ongoing issue with the custom zombies maps. Some of the guns don't have sounds. The only, in this map in particular, the only one that I had issue with was the ray gun Mark III. It did not have any game sounds at all. The only kind of sound that I could get was a reload animation, and that's because I had Electric Cherry. When I had Electric Cherry on, it would produce the correct graphics and the sound, and it worked properly, and that was really, really good. But when it came to actually the gun, the ray gun Mark III, there was absolutely no sound at all, which is really, really hard to play with. You wouldn't think that it's a big deal, but it is very difficult to play when you don't have the correct sounds, because you don't really know if your shots are getting placed properly, if they're hitting where you want them to hit, and all that kind of stuff. So that's my next big thing. The next thing that I have that needs to be worked on is the glitches and just the weird areas in the map that you get stuck on. So several times when the zombies came into the room, I would be running in a circle and I would get trapped. I would get trapped on something. Even though I'm standing in the middle of the room, there's nothing there, I would get stuck and I couldn't physically move, and there's no zombie around me. So that's an issue. There's also an issue where I would train up the zombies in the lower room and then run up the stairs and then try to funnel them up the stairs, and they would get stuck. They would get stuck on the stairs and they would just be running in place. So that happened quite often. Another issue with glitching is there's only one wall buy in this entire map, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that, and it's the HD-40. And the issue is when you buy ammo for it, it doesn't actually give you the ammo. That's what I don't like. Is you know, in my example, I had the HD-40, I had it pack-a-punched, and I was going to buy ammo for it, and it's 4,500 points when you have a pack-a-punch gun to buy wall ammo, and it was taking my points away but wasn't actually giving me the ammo. So that's another problem that I have with this map. However, with that being said, you're going to have pros and cons with any map that you play, and ultimately I had a really good time playing this map. I ended up getting knocked out of it because somehow I got down, I got stuck on something. I was up in this top area here running around, and somehow I got stuck in the middle of the floor and I got down, and then as soon as I stood up, I got insta down again. I had Widow's Wine. I also had a ray gun Mark III shot out, and the time warp orb was out, and somehow I still got hit through it, and it one hit downed me. So other than that, I think I would have been able to make it a lot further than just 29, which is I think what I ended up getting to. I had a blast doing it. I mean, these maps are just a lot of fun, and other than just the small issues that need to be fixed that can easily be worked on a developer standpoint for this map, I would highly recommend you guys go get this. It was a lot of fun. I had a really good time, and at worst case scenario, you're gonna hone your skills in. That's what really how I look at these kind of maps, is that I can work on my different skills in tight areas. So all in all, Some Fat Dude's Mom did a really good job making this map. I still can't do it. I can't say it without laughing. It cracks me up. But really, he or she did a really good job on this map. I had a good time playing it. I highly recommend you guys go out and get it. His description is going to be linked down below. Again, to get this map, all you need to do is go to the Steam Workshop, to the Community Hub, click on Most Popular, and it will be in the first or second page. It's called Lockdown. So make sure you guys go out and grab it, download it, subscribe to it, and get out and see how long you guys can make it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I really appreciate you coming out and showing support. Custom Zombies is an awesome thing. These guys, again, put a ton of time and energy into making these maps for us free to play, which is absolutely insane, and it's awesome. So make sure you guys give Some Fat Dude's Mom some love. Make sure you guys drop a comment if you're excited about playing this, or if you did play it, please leave a comment and let me know what round you got to. I'd like to know. And also, I'm sure that the creator loves to see that kind of stuff, because they get enjoyment out of seeing us play the maps, and it's just good for them. So make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe for more Call of Duty content, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.